Hello again, and so you might not have Faithful off right now, given how the wood looks. You can't tell if it's slabs anymore, but I discovered something amazing. So, I came across stuff randomly earlier today. I don't know how, but I heard about violent visuals, and I spent like 10, 15 minutes just trying to tinker get to work. And well, yeah, it works. This is I fucking. Okay, just you know, I saw it already just to confirm it worked, but holy fucking shit. This is a PS5, by the way. I fucking love that the fog is just back. I love the fog has returned. Oh my fucking god. I've never used shaders before. I always thought I would have to wait so I get Java to do this. Oh my god, you can see it. This moving. I'm sorry, I'm just very happy right now. This is fucking gorgeous. I didn't know I didn't know it'd be this good. I kind of cranked everything to high, yeah. Maybe it looks a little like weird, but I don't mind it. It's good enough for me. It's a sorry. Oh my fucking god, is that Waddle? Shut up. This cannot be. This is not official. I know that, but this cannot be official. This cannot be official. This is not real. This is not real. This has to be. This cannot be just with the game. You gotta fucking not. Are you kidding me? This can't be real. This can't be real. This cannot be real. This cannot be fucking real. So far, I cursed it. I really just thought this would not work. I thought those pictures I saw were just people using mods to make it look better than it was. This cannot be real. This cannot be real. I refuse to accept this is real. This cannot just be real. This is, oh my god, that pig is just so red. I missed the sunset, but. It's. Let me just take a look at the settings I'm using. What does this one do? Oh, what the fuck? I broke something. This does not feel correct. Oh, okay. Oh, that is even fucking bad. Oh my god. Holy shit. It turned the bloom down somewhat, so it's just not as bad. Bloom's nice. It's just not fully my thing, if that makes sense. I guess some people like it. It's just, I don't like it when it's too high. Holy shit. I'm sorry for cursing so much. It's holy. It's how I'm like, oh my god. You just see how it just lights up like that. Oh, oh. Good. See my house up there. This is not real. 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 I'm gonna take a photo. This is not real. This is not real. This is not Minecraft. This is not Minecraft. This is not Minecraft. I'm gonna post it in a snowball. Because this is not real. This is not real. This is not real. This is not real. I was typing. Yeah, this. Okay. Like I said, I grew up with like kind of like early-ish Minecraft, not alpha, but early. I miss this fog. This is what I was like missing when I talked about how I preferred old Minecraft. It's the way everything kind of, oh my god, this subside, just like the way everything kind of goes like bright. It's near a torch just darkening. Oh, I didn't even know those water. Oh, what? See that? Holy shit. Now you know. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. I wish you could have heard my first reaction. I actually got it to work. I gotta see how the mine looks. I don't know if I'm gonna use like Faithful again. This is just perfect. I love how the darkness kind of comes around things. Holy mother of God, this is gorgeous. This does not feel like Minecraft. It is too. The lighting is too good. Holy shit. I'm gonna turn back up the shadows, I guess. I guess it's the reflections, but holy shit. This is beautiful and fucking terrifying too. Look at that. Just it's beautiful and fucking terrifying. What is that? You saw that, yeah? Oh, this lightning shut up. I don't have much wood. My tools want to break. I can't really check that out, which sucks, but guess I'll miss me for another day. First. Well, I could, I'm sorry, my curiosity said muddle me, but iron. There's some recordings. I know I'm not going mad. You saw it too, yeah? Too deep for lightning to strike down here. Oh. Oh, I see now who that was. Okay, hello there, Mr. Glow Squids. I did not know that was there. Maybe this time we can focus on farming, I guess. Okay, so we know what that is now. It's Glow Squids. That did somewhat freak me out, honestly. I need so already organizing things, don't I? Wait the fuck? I should mention what I've been getting up to off camera. I was gonna record yesterday, but I just didn't feel like it. But my friend joined. As you can see, I went mining. I got iron. I made some shoes for realizing I needed leather boots to deal with the annoying snow from last time. I'm sorry for not recording yesterday. Yes, I was just really not in a mood to record because just didn't feel like it. I spoke to my friends and they did encourage me to maybe most likely talk about my more personal things because I just have an extreme feel thing about privacy, I guess. Like, I'm overly cautious about it, if that makes sense. Oh my god, you see how it glows? And this is not even a texture pack. This is just vanilla. This sleep skipped a thunderstorm. Oh my god, oh my god, wait till it closes. Oh, I guess it was night? Still, thunderstorm oval. I really need to make more chests already. This stone situation is gonna get progressively worse as you watch. Mark my words. I just know it's gonna get worse and worse for every video. And wow, we're going for the iron. I need to make more tools, definitely, yes. But I do want to fight mobs so I could get, armor and such. Seems like some people do this that always look so cool to me. Oh wait, it wouldn't work. Anyways, that was mostly correct. Yeah, sorta. Not really. It's just gonna get worse. This just can't be real. No, not again, not again, not again, not again. You want to fight mobs so I could get a fishing pole? And just fish and talk with you guys, I guess. Yeah, that's what I was originally wanting to do before this video, but oh no, look, have it. I couldn't find a fishing. I couldn't. Well, I just couldn't find diamonds at all. I was very confused with investing in a shield. I know I'm trying to be being like hella stingy with my iron and such, but still, I've got my reasons. You know, something that's cobblestone. Why don't I use it? Well, I also need to farm badly so I could just start on farming too. Yeah, start on farming also. But yeah, but just do farming today. I was hell, I got too through out farming, but now I am. You and I needed you to stop farming. Look, I should also bring. Actually, no, I need torches. I need to bring torches. Okay, note to self: need torches. I know I just hope I don't want to for some reason. I'm just gonna try and make a crap ton of torches right now. Ow. I can get used to this. The look of all this. And now I'm just using my own charcoal to make more charcoal. Not again. Not again. Again. I can get out. I can get out. I'm getting, not going in deeper. I'm going deeper now. I am going deeper. Okay. Good idea. Idea. What's this? I know I could just. I'm just gonna have to dig out something. That's so annoying. Akio. Training. Really? Huh. No, 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 again. I gotta stop doing that. Oh my. I am gonna remove all the snow. For the love of fucking God. I know it kind of ruined everything to look around you, but I am slowly reaching the breaking point. Guess you could say. 11 coal. That should be enough torches for the situation I'm in. Yeah. So I'm not talking, I just got really distracted with all the shenanigans. But yeah, I don't mind making a place down here, like around the ocean, because that's kind of where I want to fish anyways. And I'm sorry, just look how beautiful that is. The way the light hits the trees. Oh lord, this game is gorgeous now. I love this. Next thing they're gonna do is somehow make it so the blocks act. Okay, is it me that the box looks slightly wet from the rainstorm? Is this how it shines? Yeah, if I do, I should be breaking these. I should kill that pig. I'm sorry, but I am gonna need you. You are meat. There should be enough for fakes. I hope. Yeah, I love to rather have seeds. Give me seeds. There you go. So to say, I don't know if I'm misremembering, but did it used to be on old Pocket Edition? Like, I mean, old Pocket Edition. I don't remember if we even had like grass, theoretically this kind of grass back then. I don't think. I think it was more semi-modern when they added that. I say semi-modern as like 20, like 18 or so. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I'm sorry, just the way it glows is just amazing. Oh, this cove here, I could just harvest. Yeah, some beaches. Oh yeah, what I was saying was, oh yeah, so I was saying that I kind of have a memory. So I don't know if I'm correct or not, and I don't know. I'm just trying to say, correct me in the comments. I know that many people be watching this for it to happen, but if yo, who was watching this? If you have played Old Pocket Edition, we not used to have glass like that back then. Instead, you had to like till the ground with a hoe till you got seeds. Yeah, isn't that how it used to work? It's somewhat what I remember, though. It's like I'm just starting to get used to how all this looks now. It's just pretty. Maybe I should have actually bought a water bucket. I'm gonna do what I used to do as a kid, which was like that. I do need. I don't want to kill this cow because I want to search for cows, but I also need the leather. So I'm sorry, Mr. Cow, but you must go for me. That I need some. That makes me sad. I didn't even get what I was trying to get leather, but I kill him. At least I have more meat. Oh, whoa! Look at that. I'm sorry, but this. I said I'm not used to this. I never used something like this before. This is gorgeous. I kind of like flatten this all out. I know I have way too much like stone on me, but I kind of want to flatten this area out, if that makes sense. I, yeah, it's like I said, I really thought I'd be fishing by now, just like out here in the water. I guess I'm getting sidetracked. Just always fun. I always like, slow down with games. I never want to slow down ever. If that makes sense. Maybe I should go like back home, grab the lava bucket, smack down a furnace, and start cooking some stone. Wow, this is beautiful. God, the way it all kind of glows in the moonlight. The way the torch kind of glows. I just really wish we just get offhand torches that glow. Like, please, just add that. I'm all I'm asking. I am happy. I can do this, walk around, and just watch it. Just like, so I have some close range light. You know, I guess I should possibly get into the topics I was wanting to get into when I'm doing this. Yeah, why not? Like I said, I was gonna do it while fishing, but as you see, that's not gonna happen. So it's to see what I was scattered. I also just, I guess I could try again, but I'm starting to see so scattered. There you go. It's just the whole like, I guess it's like a long day today. It's what I had at work, so that's why I'm so scattered. I can't focus on a single topic, and then I just go, this exists, and it's fucking beautiful. Trying to change out for some weather boots so I stop sinking into the snow. But yeah, I guess what I was trying to say as I'm going to go grab that lava bucket just to help out because I Just don't know what else to do with it. Like a nice little shack. Now I'm being distracted again because now I want to tell a story when I'm in the shack waiting for things to cook. Because so I guess look, I'm just baiting right now because it's just up there. I'll go run and grab it. I'm off torches again. Okay, I'm just gonna go grab the lava bucket. Then I'll tell the story. And yeah, I'll just do it now. So this story I wanted to tell. I'm sorry I keep delaying. I'm just not good at speaking to an audience, but the story is how do I put it? I had a dream last night, and but those of you like know me in person, well, not in person, but those who know me online as a friend definitely know what I'm about to talk about and understand this. Those who came across this randomly, you're in for a bit of a surprise. I did say that it'd be fine to talk about this, because, yeah. So, I had this I'm not gonna, it's been like, a few hours of course, but I'm gonna try and recall as much as possible from it. So this dream was like, I was like in this, well, not place, I wouldn't say place, but I was like outside, like a weird mixture of like an outside inside. You know, the like dreams where it's just like you're outside yet you're somehow inside at the same time. Like the furniture was outside kind of thing, or the environment keeps changing between the two is kind of what it was like. That's important for this. So I kind of the more people. I guess I could say people were just simply random faces I've seen before. Not anyone important, but I was like I remember like sitting down, I guess standing just like next to somebody, and this dream, it was like weird, okay? It was like, and like I said, it was like actually, I would say a house, but later on in the dream, you see why I get confused with the environment. Oh, some, but sounds good. Okay, that's a cow. But basically, what ends up happening in this weird dream I had was this guy walked up to me and like was like annoying, like harassing me. It's like getting in my face, being annoying. Like basically, like I guess you could say it was literally just harassment in the dream. And it was pretty much annoying me. I was that guy. I told him like stop, and he didn't. And it ran like I remember others trying to help me decide get him to stop. The other people, and I remember threatening to call the police on him if he doesn't stop. But of course, he kept doing it. Like I said, getting my face, stuff like that, it's highly annoying. That would, well, yeah. And at one point, so I like taking off his shirt, and I remember holding up my hand to block the view because, of course, it's just weird, even in a dream, I guess. But like, yeah, it was like, sorry, I'm not used to talking, but and then there we go. Okay, now I can stop speaking as I wait for this to cook. But yeah, it was just like, now I chilled sitting. I'm sorry I keep doing this over and over again. I keep it's stopping. Like I said, I'm not good at this. I'm not used to this. I've never done this before. It's a chill, but I'll still be starting when I get to it. I'm so sorry about this. Like, feel free to like skip ahead till I have chill with me. Like, I'm just sitting in a chill. That's my plan right now. I try to make this fast for y'all. Just, that's kind of me, I guess. What makes me me is like I'm so not used to speaking or use my speaking voice because always struggled. I never liked my voice. Table, table, table. Of course, of course, of course, of course. It's probably perfect. Okay, so I guess those all possibly coming back. Just skipping ahead to when I got this chill. So there you go. Give some time for I guess there we go. Give some time to fix itself. So yeah, those who I guess jumped ahead or whatever you see, I'm not gonna mind the call. I'm not gonna do it. You guys can see like with me now. Yeah, I'm gonna I made the chair and I guess a table too, a butch one. So next one up, I went over there, but I think I'll make a good backdrop with the setting sun to tell this story. But yeah, I'll try starting from the beginning, like I said. So starting from the beginning, I was in this house with many other people in this dream. Oh, it's more like a nightmare is how I put it, but there was this guy. She started harassing me physically, like getting in my way, getting in my face. You know, when someone disputes pushing up themselves against against you and such like that. And like what I remember was just like, yeah, I was like that. I it was like this weird thing. It was like a house, but then I was like outside in some like not exactly a lot, but it's like a dirt lot. Yeah, like a dirt lot, I guess, would be the word when you don't have a house though yet. It's like a mixture of those two. Like, kind of like, first part was kind of house-like, second part with that dirt lot. But what I remember was this guy was just harassing me, like, physically. I remember him, at one point, he started taking off his shirt, continue harassing me, and I just held out my hand to block sight. I remember I threatened him with, hey, I'll call the cops if you do not stop this. And I remember then he started like, getting all in my face again. Like, this part gets very weird, but like, I don't have sexual dreams. I don't know. I'm saying that. I'm just saying this was just very, very weird moment, and I don't fully recall what exactly happened. But he kind of just, I guess the word is like backed up into me as the word, yeah. Which, you know, and I remember I was punching him and such with like a closed hand, and then had like a hand flat and just jabbed it into his back. And for him, that was enough for him to call the cops on me for physically attacking him because of what he was doing. So I remember I like called the police. It was more like I think it was more like he called the police. Yeah. And I also did, and the police. I don't think this is where it gets a little muddy. It's how dreams are, but I think I called the police. He got arrested, but was instantly back. And this is where it gets weird again. Where we're now outside in this dirt lot, and it's night, no stars, it's pitch black, no clouds. There's like a sidewalk, a pavement, another sidewalk, and buildings. Kind of like how, like not just the houses, just buildings, like walls. I remember distinctively there was a, like like fence gates, the iron ones that you see, like like the iron ones with the spiky top kind of things. That if you know what I'm speaking about, that's kind of what I'm speaking about. But there was like that kind of thing, and I remember behind it was distinctively a for like a brick wall with an orange light above it. Now I remember this part because of what happened next. Someone else who sort of sounded like, I guess it was sort of like my grandpa, or just some man, was really like protecting me because he was telling this, like he was like punishing this person who was messing with me, telling him to like go to some place. It was like Christian Catholic Drive or like something Catholic Drive. I know that's very random, and it is. It's just something I distinctively remember. And what ended up happening, I just remember seeing him like walk away, and that's why I remember that orange light. Is because he was walking like towards that side of the street and kept walking. And I was like calling the police, telling them what happened. I had this female voice on the other side. He was very kind and friendly and understanding. So what kind of ended up happening now was interesting. Sorry, I just had to make sure my mic wasn't muted. I swear to fucking lord, if my mic was somehow muted, I would be so fucking pissed. But like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't muted. I'm very confident. The little light on my PS5 control wasn't on. So I guess. So it's long day. So to continue, like I said, this is the part where this gets interesting and where it gets a little more personal, and where you might become extreme. Well, you'll get to that part, but basically, I remember there was suddenly these buses that were hooked up like a train, in a way. I remember like hitting the mute button on the call to ask, hey, where are we going? Because everyone was getting on. They didn't tell me, but I just got onto one of the buses because I was curious and I didn't want to be left behind. I Yeah, I just didn't want to be left behind all alone on a little trip this was. So, yeah, I just got onto the bus. Some random things also got on. Okay, if you, so you know, this, if you're all curious, this is random ass dream logic, which was, okay, feel free to laugh, but just so you know, this was just some weird shit in my dream. Five Thomas the Tank engines got on before I did. I am not joking. I wish I was kidding. But yeah, that was the only moment they showed up for whatever reason. It just happened. At least they got on pretty fast, because I got on. I went to the back seats, because whenever I ride a bus, that's where I mostly prefer to be, and I think the front seats were missing too, so I just instinctively just walked all the way to the back, sat down, looked at the window as we started going. I eventually realized I had the call still on mute, and I was like speaking to nobody, because, you know, it was on mute. So I unmuted, also was understanding, but I started talking, and I explained what was going on. They said, okay, where are you going? I remember some of the names, like Eastwood and Lavendar, because we're driving around this old, like, city, like, stone. Kind of like London in a way, I guess. I've never been to London, but that's the best thing I could think of to compare it to, and sorry about this, but I'm sorry I just flashbanged to you. I should have gave a word of warning, but I just gotta turn down the audio. I'm so sorry for this. Then I get back to my story. I'm so sorry. Obviously, this look beautiful like this, but to continue as so to fix itself, yeah, what I was saying was, so I'm on this bus ride, and it's just, yeah, it's weird. Like, I remember the buses doing a massive U-turn moment onto another road as we're just riding. I'm talking to the officer on the phone, and eventually we get to our location, and it was called, like, Body and Bath for Adults. The sign sort of changed the closer you got. It was like black, but if you walked away, like, it was like white with black text, but if you walked away from it, it became black with white text. Yeah, if I said it correctly, it's like white with black text. You walk away from it, it's white with black text that changes the name. I tell the officer this and I hang up. And it's like this very nice store with very bright lights too. It had like a bunch of boxes and chocolate balls despite being some bath like plate, like weird place. And yep, this very I'm pretty nervous about mentioning this, but my friends encouraged me to talk about this part of the dream. I was gonna gloss over it, but my friends encouraged me. You know what? I'm gonna be myself and face my fears and move on from what I'm afraid of. So, this part of the dream was extremely personal and maybe kinda sad. But it kinda is how I am from how I was raised to feel. I asked about what this place was, and I was told that you can become anything you want. You can literally change your body to what you truly desire. I remember my friends were there, my online friends. Yeah, my online friends, and my parents were there too, I guess. I remember the voice. And my first reaction was, I don't think this is my kind of thing. Yeah, like, but it was, because, okay, not just a minute, I'm a furry. I'm a fat fur. Yeah, I'm a fat fur. I'm a fat fur, I'm a fat fur, I admit it. I got off my chest, I'm a fat fur, I admit it. I also This one was more directed at my more personal side, which is Sora. So, which is more group focused. I don't feel ashamed saying this, which feels good because that's what I'm working on. It's feeling less shame, so I could improve myself and grow. But yeah, that's basically what this place was. It basically like transformations TF into a furry and such. Like, yeah, exactly what you would want. I remember I turned away. I refused to look into the store. I refused to see the transformations happening before me. I just didn't want to look. I remember it sounded like my parents were speaking. It sounded like they knew. They knew my secret. They knew all what I've loved. They knew who was speaking knew. And it was like in the tone of the voice. Wasn't like confusion or curiosity. It was they knew. It was concern. Like they were very worried about like I was sick. Like something bad happened to me. They said, but don't you like this? And I say, no, I am happy with how I am. No, I said, I know I don't like this. They said, this voice said behind me, you can become anything you want. You could just have a huge, like, chest. You could have a huge butt. You could have a huge belly. You could have all three. You could have, and so it's going down the list. And I said, no, I'm perfectly happy with how I am. This is the body I want, which is a complete lie. And I could tell the voice knew I was trying to lie, but they kept trying to get me to look. They just wanted me to join in. They wanted me to just enjoy myself because, like, they knew in the moment I wanted to be Zoa, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I didn't want, like, it wasn't like I didn't want to. I wanted to, but I was just not in denial. I just couldn't admit it. I didn't want to face what I liked. I just didn't want to like admit I liked it. To this voice, I kept saying I like how I am. I like this body. I like how I look. I prefer this instead of what the voice. Like the voice, like I said, wasn't harsh or rude. It wasn't commanding me. It was not forcing me. It was more just very concerned about me and trying to change my mind to be happy. Yeah, and just yeah, that little, and then it was like, yeah, I just refused to look. I did not want to look. I just kept refusing, no matter what the voice said. I just, and there was some other random dream moments with some, with like this part wasn't really important, but just some becoming 2D objects on a wall and racing. Yeah, it just weird moment in a dream, but I refused to look. I refused, I refused, I refused. A refusal would make me absolutely happy, even with my friends around. And then eventually it ended. I finally would, after it ended, I finally turned around. Everyone was like leaving. And this person was giving a ton of chocolates. And I asked, hey, well, the chocolates for? And they say, oh, it's just like eating and such now. And then that guy, Oreo, shows back up. I kind of walked here, and I think in a backpack on, and also the police kind of showed up at the same time. And I'm talking to him, like I said, the guy shows up, and I say, hey, that's the guy. They point at him, and they basically arrest him on the spot. Then afterwards, I wake up. I just feel very anxious and kind of sad too, I guess. Yeah, I just denied exactly what I wanted that would make me happy. I don't know how long I was telling that story for.
I'm getting the warning that by the recording, I'm getting the warning that's about to be an hour. I have like 5 minutes left. I didn't know it would go on. I thought this would be 30 minutes. I thought I would have time to make the cute little base. I could do it later more off camera. Yeah, but yeah, it's just I just wanted to tell that story just because it just concerned me to have that kind of dream. My friends call me an egg because I don't want to admit what I like. I know I love. I know I love it. I just can't bring myself to enjoy it. I don't want to admit I enjoy it. I just don't want to admit it. I don't want to accept it because I've always been told that it was not normal, that you can't accept it, that you need to be just normal. You just need to be vanilla. You gotta be perfectly normal, and then people would accept you. You gotta do what people would like. You gotta speak about what people want to hear, what they want, love, what they prefer, what they play, what they read, what sports. You gotta only talk about what they want to hear, not what you like, because that's not an option you have. Because if you try, because they could just simply, just tell, they could speak on and on and on, just like rambling for like 15 minutes about it, and you don't get a word, and try to speak about what you want, and like, and then they could just take, and they could change the topic back to what they want to talk about, and I'm in trouble because I want to talk about what I want to talk about, and yeah, and that's just been my life. I sorry, sort of ranting. I don't get that loud. I don't rant like that, but I did, and I feel better now after doing so. I guess it's just something I've been. I know I can't fight chess all the time, but just get on a video like this. Yeah, because kind of I feel a bit better now because it's kind of what I needed. Yeah, it just. Yeah, if you watched this entire video, thank you, you're the fucking best. I don't blame you if you had to skip some parts, but I'm working on it. I could try to make it timestamp so nothing too interesting happens. I don't want to stop every few minutes to make a timestamp. But yeah, maybe I'll make another one just making the little thing to try to hunt down mobs. Where it gets my screen right now. But yeah, I just feel better after that. I don't rant like that ever. And after I stopped killing who was possibly watching, that felt wonderful. If you're watching this still, thank you. That means a lot to me just to someone to hear me out. I wasn't sure like I was even gonna do this, but just I I just I can't take things slow. I just need to keep doing one thing and the next. I never sit down like this. Just still out enjoying the beauty and this talk. See you all next time. I'm possibly going to ice cream, possibly start the next pulse. You'll see it when the next when for the next video. Maybe have diamonds. Who knows? See you all. Goodbye and have a good night. Or next video, or whatever it time it is for you. Ciao, I guess.